Hello, friends. I hope you are doing well. I am here at lunch and my wonderful, amazing school, Parma Elementary. It has been a fantastic day. My students are amazing, and we are having the best time. One of our people who work here brought me 2 copies of the Creativity Project to sign. I graduated with her twin daughters, Lindsay and Shelby. And actually in the story that I wrote for the Creativity Project, there are twin girls that are minor characters, and their names are Shelby and Lindsay. So I got to sign a copy for Shelby and Lindsay. So Shelby, this is coming to you in LA. Lindsay, this is coming to you in Fort Wayne. I hope that these books inspire creativity in your family, your children, even your husbands. They should make awesome things too. The book that I want to talk about today is Forever or a Day. It is by Sarah Jacoby. This book is gorgeous. It's so beautiful. Check out this amazing case. You see that? Oh my goodness. Just to give you a little taste of Sarah's gorgeous illustrations. See that? Forever or a Day. Probably show one page. And I read this book as today's classroom book a day. We read a picture book every day in the classroom. And reading it to my students, my 5th graders, I got so emotional. Like I read this book at home, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. I love this book. I love the story. But reading it in front of my students was just like, oh, I had all the feels. Thinking about they only have 9 weeks left in elementary school, and then they'll be big bad middle schoolers, and some of them have been here since young 5s or kindergarten, and for them forever. Like elementary probably felt like it was going to be forever, or one day feels like it's going to be forever, or the school year feels like it's going to be forever. And we kind of talked about that at the beginning of the year. It felt like the year was going to be so long, and we had so much. We had 5th grade camp, we had field trips, we had parties, we had books to read, we had all of these things to do. And you just think that it's never going to end, and you have forever, but you don't. And it goes fast, and it ends. And man, it was sad, like thinking about we only have a quarter of the year left, and they kind of like, and I was just talking with them like, guys, like I know some of you are excited about middle school. I know some of you are pumped up, but we only got this time left in elementary. At one time it felt like forever, and maybe it still does, but it's not. And this book really brought out those emotions in me, and I really think that it did some of my students as well. It made for just a beautiful discussion to end our morning together. I think this book belongs in every classroom, in every library, in every home. I think it would make a wonderful gift. If you're looking to buy a gift for anyone, really, don't buy it for a retiring teacher. I think it would be so sad. Like if someone gave me this book when I was retiring, I would just feel so sad that it was over. But there's just this beautiful scene of and it made me think so much about the time we have as parents with our own kids, and how it seems like forever maybe. But every parent who has adult children or grown children in any way tells new parents how fast it goes. And that's so true. Our time here goes so fast, and it's so precious. And this book just really helped me to think about slowing down, to enjoying every single second. Forever isn't. What is forever? I don't know. It's just a beautiful book. I think people are going to absolutely love this book. I know that I did. Forever or a Day by Sarah Jacoby. Add it to your to-read shelf. Buy it. I believe it comes out March 27th. Links to purchase this book and any other book that I talk about in this video are down in the description below. But buy this book because it's so darn good. Holy smokes. Oh, and Sarah's coming to Nerd Camp. Like she's coming to Parma. Like I'm in Parma. She's coming to Parma, bringing her talents to Parma. I'm so excited to learn with her and learn from her. I'm excited for all of the kids to meet her at Nerd Camp Junior. I'm excited for the adults to meet her at Nerd Camp for Grown-Ups. It's going to be magical because that's what Nerd Camp is. So Forever or a Day, check it out. The book that I'm currently reading, the middle grade novel that I'm currently reading is Love, Sugar, Magic, A Dash of Trouble by Anna Meriano. I have wanted to read this book for a while. I tried to buy it from BookBug a couple of weeks ago, but they didn't have it. So I ordered it from them, and then they mailed it, or they they got it to the store, and then I went and picked it up. When I did my book event there this past weekend, I was dying to read it, but I was even more dying to read it talking to my friend, the book whisperer, Donalyn Miller. She went on and on about how amazing this book is, how much she loved this book, how it's one of her favorite books of the year. And I read the first 2 pages this morning. I'm on page 20, and I'm loving it. And I read this part. Question, if you're still watching this video at the end, in the replay or whatever, do you read this? Do you read this? Do you want to know? Because I read it and I was like, oh my gosh. And I wonder sometimes if the experience would be different if I didn't read that, if I didn't know what was coming at all. If I have a lot of time to read a book, which isn't always the case, I never read that. I never read this. But rush, it's a busy time. Like we're in the midst of finishing up report cards. I always read the jacket flap because it kind of helps me if I'm going to be rushing or reading little bits at a time just to make sure I'm comprehending things well. So anyways, awesome books all around. I hope you are all doing fantastic. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have an awesome day and happy reading. See ya.